And welcome back, everybody, to part 4 of the Twilight Princess commentary. It's been a while since we got back into this.
And we just came out of a tunnel. I had no idea I heard the details of captured, but Colin.
Last time, we pretty much finished up everything that we need to in the village. This is at the point of the game where things actually start happening.
Yep, people die, people go missing, and you don't get laid ever again.
Wait, who dies?
I figured, wait, we got laid?
No, the die part is what got me.
Well, I can hope, can't I?
Yeah, I guess so. Long dialogue is long. Yeah, that's pretty much what you just saying. Come home safely. But, it's not gonna happen.
Because we're all gonna die. Battle Boar.
One general complaint that I can somewhat get with people with Twilight Princess is that it does take a while for, the actual game to start. But
Not usually with a lot of it.
well, if you look at Ocarina of Time, honestly, in Ocarina of Time, you just need to get the sword and the shield, and then you're on your way to go into the first dungeon, which is the Deku Tree. So, yeah, in ways, there are other Zelda games that have more, they're much more faster to pick up and everything like that, but, honestly, Twilight Princess, yeah, I can understand where people's consents come from, that it takes a while to start, but hey, at least it's not as bad as Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword takes like at least about an hour before you can even get anywhere. And there goes a golden opportunity where they could have killed him, but nah.
Yep, saved themselves the trouble. See, they could have easily ended the entire world if they just did their jobs properly.
Nobody can do their jobs properly. It's a video game.
Look, it's a magical wall that no one's noticed until now.
Well, before you couldn't even get on this bridge. So, like, I can't remember. I think, like, the bridge is, like... I think that bridge can be gated. Like, it has, like, a little gate that you can close. And just because of that small little gate, you can't get past. I mean, not even Epona can jump over it. Which, clearly, she could.
I mean, she could jump over giant logs.
If you think back to the ranch part, the gates over there were a lot bigger. She could jump over those easily.
Yeah, well, hey. Oh, look, we're turning into an anthro or a furry or wherever the hell it is.
Oh god, we've gone Sonic Unleashed in this game.
You're aware, Link. Aware of Link.
Aware of Link, Jesus.
Wait, aware or where? Aware and where?
That's what you're thinking when you play this game for the first time. But now the whole force has been...
I'm pretty sure the moment they released this game, someone actually made a furry costume for Link.
Oh, I no doubt. The furry fan community definitely did something.
Yeah, I have one of the people I used to go to school with. He's a 100% furry. And he even tried wearing his costume around me. I'm like, you wear that around me, you die. And it's nothing against the furry community. I just don't like it when people try to fuck with me and they're in little, like, animal costumes. It's this beef that I have.
Okay. People hate it.
I find it just unsettling.
Now, people hate it when other people are clicking pens really quickly. If you're in furry costume next to me, back the fuck off, man. Now we get to introduce to everybody's favorite character in Twilight Princess, Midna herself.
She's naked.
Or Mina. I think it's pronounced Midna.
Yeah, M-I-D-N-A. Midna.
Yeah, Midna.
But then again, there's always those signs you can put on over the names that make it sound completely different.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shabalabadee-dong.
the voice. She's the only one that actually has a voice in this game. In fact, out of all the mainstream Zelda games, she's the only one who actually had somewhat voice acting into her.
You mean an actual character development aside from a picture of them?
Oh no, not character development. I'm just talking about actual voice acting because technically grunts and moans and everything like that do count as voice acting, but in Minna's case, like I looked at the behind the scenes of Twilight Princess, and Minna, the voice actress for Minna, is talking, but just like they garbled up her words, so it makes it sound like it's some sort of like ancient language or something like that.
Why would they do that to us, honestly?
Because they know that some people want voice acting in a Zelda game. I mean, honestly, at the time it is, you might as well. But then again, Nintendo has pretty bad record when it comes to voice acting. I mean, like, trust me, I like the Star Fox game, but I will not call them critically acclaimed for their voice acting. No siree.
Your barrel.
Andross's enemy is my enemy. Like, yeah, that's grade A voice acting right there. And yes, I know that game like came out like in the late 90s, but even so, even some of the later Star Fox games, they're just meh. And now we have to make a deal with Minna in order for us to get the hell out of here. Now we're this imp's dog.
Damn imps. Always trying to take over the world.
And now the first gameplay of Wolf Link begins. I think it's Wolf Link. Yeah, it's Wolf Link. I don't think they ever gave him a proper name other than Wolf Link.
Fenrir.
Eh.
Nah, they'd be taking it from Final Fantasy and a bunch of other stuff.
That's one series we definitely need to get to sometime soon. Now, with our power, we can actually sense people on the other side. Twilight Princess Twilight Zone is pretty much almost it's probably identical to the Dark World stuff in Link to the Past. It might as well be. It's just like while the Dark World in Link to the Past is its own different world itself, it's like an alternate dimension. The Twilight Realm is almost like just a blanket of darkness, just covering up.
I honestly thought these were the most boring parts playing as the dog.
Yeah, I will admit, like, I do like Twilight Princess, but yeah, the wolf parts can be a bit boring. I mean, right now it's not too bad. I think it really gets bad when you have to look for those light bugs in order to get rid of the blanket of twilight to each area before you even go to the temples. Like, to me, that's when it gets the most boring. Especially the first time you do it, because honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, I had the help of a strategy guide the first time.
I have never used the strategy guide until after I've beaten the game.
Well, it wasn't intentionally, I didn't intentionally buy it. My mother bought it for me as a birthday present.
Because she knows that if she doesn't get you that strategy guide, you're going to be stuck in your room for the next 7 days.
I seriously doubt that, but...
You are a fan of Zelda, my friend. You will be stuck in there until you beat it.
Well, at the time I got my Wii, that was still I was living, actually in the apartment complex I'm living today, but a long time ago.
And in a different room. You literally, like, moved right down the, I don't know, 2 apartment buildings just to live at the one you're in now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You shifted.
Yep, that's pretty much what happened. But you know, even then, I had the Wii in my living room. I don't think I can't remember what kind of game consoles I had in my real room at the time. I think my old consoles. So I usually kept all my new HD and modern consoles pretty much in the living room because you had the big TV out there. This puzzle of rising and lowering the water gives me bad flashbacks to frickin' the water temple.
I can't remember. I think that water temple was actually kind of easier in here. Or was it the... No, no, it wasn't. Never mind. I take it back. It was still the most anal thing I've ever done.
Water temples always sucked in Zelda.
Why? Why is it that the water temple sucks so much in Zelda?
Because usually they have some sort of gimmick. The water temple in Ocarina of Time, you had to raise and lower the water, and just doing it was monotonous enough because you literally had to go to a certain panel and play Zelda's Lullaby every single time to lower and raise the water.
Oh god, don't remind me.
And then Majora's Mask, the Great Bay Temple, I find that to be the worst one of them all. Because that one, you literally had to go to different rooms, change the current, turn the valves. It just takes so damn long.
Stop reminding me. I have the games. If I want to torment myself, I'll just replay them.
Then this one is more about you have to when you get into the big middle room in the water temple. I think it's called the Zora Temple in here. No, it's the Great Lake Temple or Hylian Lake Temple. Whatever. The case may be is that when you get into the big middle room, that's where the boss door is, but you have to fill up the middle with a lot of water. And honestly, I don't find it nearly as annoying as Water Temple in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I mean, it's just as annoying, but I didn't find it too bad.
Well, at least it's not like Dark Souls.
Well, Dark Souls is a completely different game, and I can't recall a Dark Souls game when you had a water puzzle.
I'm pretty sure there is one. I haven't even got past the first level in the first Dark Souls game.
I haven't played the first Dark Souls game in forever.
Have you ever beaten it?
Yeah.
Well, screw you.
This level is pretty much just to go to show what we can do with Wolf Link. Other than just biting and whatnot, only Wolf Link can tightrope. And we have to use Midnight in order to do these long jumps. Yes, we get it. We need to use Midnight. I'm still curious how this game would probably look if you give it an HD tune-up.
It'd probably look badass.
Yeah, it probably would look nice. I mean, the only close that you could ever get to something of Twilight Princess being in HD is Hyrule Warriors.
Oh wait, what is the story of that again? I can't remember. It's like someone screwing with space and time, merging all the Zelda realms into one.
I'm trying to recall. It's been a while since I played Hyrule Warriors.
Oh my god, heartless birds! I knew it. They exist. Hey, look, it's a spirit. And you know what that spirit does? Absolutely nothing.
All we can get is just more all we can do is just hear what other people say. Honestly, there's the important spirits, and then there's the ones that just waste your time. And that one just wasted our time.
Of course. Don't they... I'm pretty sure most of them waste your time. There's like a needle in a haystack situation when it comes to them.
Well, because they mostly just talk about their feelings. It's like, okay, that's cool, but
Oh,
how
God.
does that help me out? Like, oh god, there's some monstrous birds going all around. What's going on?
I'm so startled.
It's like, okay, did I really need to know that? Then there are the ones that we will come to later that you have to talk to them sometimes in order for those light bugs to come. But those will come later. Shit.
The fuck?
Yeah, well, fuck. I completely forgot about that. I haven't looked over this footage in like so long, it's not even funny.
Kill the demon crows.
Those are some big ass crows.
Well, they're heartless. What you expect?
Well, they're based off of those stupid blue birds that you'll encounter once we actually get into the Hyrule fields. Those big, giant blue birds. And for some reason, they have like an alarm sound every time they come and attack you. Or it sounds like a trumpet that's being blown improperly. You know, if this roof wasn't here, you would have been dead quicker.
I'm pretty sure I would have died anyway. These roofs don't seem like they can actually hold anyone.
Apparently, traction doesn't mean jack shit to Wolf Link, because even when it's raining, he can still climb up it.
Well, of course. Again, this game is free from all logic.
Mm-hmm. And now to go in and meet the most important character of the game.
The one who's supposed to be about her, but is really about you.
The cloaked person. I knew it.
It's Ganondorf!
That'd be some shit. Meet Ganondorf like very early.
When he was a woman.
We'll get to that like in part 50.
Wait, Ganon was a woman once?
53? No. We'll see. We won't. Spoilers or everybody has at least played Twilight Princess at this point. Everybody knows that Ganondorf is the final boss.
Well, I know that, but I was expecting like you to say like, oh, Ganon is actually a woman. Wait, what?
No, it's interesting that we didn't really have like any female Ganondorf, but eh.
Yeah, because don't they have a gender-bended universe at all?
No. I mean, in some ways, Ganondorf will always be the final frickin' boss. No doubt about that. I mean, the only times I can think of when he's not the final boss is in the Four Swords Adventure stuff, the sequels to Wind Waker, and that's about it. So not that much. And now it's time for a long exposition time of pretty much her telling us why the Blanket of Twilight has come to Hyrule Castle.
We now get to see the story of how badass she is and how she can fight things, and then no, we don't. We don't ever get to see that.
I still prefer Princess Zelda over Princess Peach any day. At least Princess Zelda can fucking defend herself.
True.
I mean, seriously, like, it's 30 years and the airhead of a bitch Peach cannot defend herself worth anything. Her guards are fucking worthless.
What the hell did you expect? They're all toads.
Makes her think twice for hiring miniature men to be her fucking defense.
You know what I've actually find somewhat hilarious is that someone made a modern Mario Modern Warfare thing on YouTube. It's actually pretty good. And the way it ends is that they enter the actual Super Mario Bros. Nintendo world. So yeah, they're all using martial arts, guns, and all sorts of shit.
And this is where we're introduced to our villain, or would be so-called villain if we didn't get spoil Ganondorf already, but Zant.
Zant. It looks like a giant fish-faced walrus person.
You know, I would have been perfectly fine with Zant being the final boss, but no. They have to squeeze in Ganondorf somewhere because it wouldn't be a Zelda game without Ganondorf. But then again, like I
Technically,
said,
isn't actually Ganon, and Ganondorf is just another incarnation of him.
well, it's Ganon is the is the main villain of the Zelda series all the time, but Ganondorf is just an alias he uses from time to time.
Twilight covered her eye with a child. With it, oh, fine, fuck you too.
Basically,
See,
all
the
he
place
just
is on fire. You would think that all the people would start running and screaming, even their souls would be running around, not just hanging out, doing nothing.
maybe the fire only exists in the blanket of Twilight.
We've been in the Twilight world. It does not exist there.
Well, technically, in some way, no. Well, no, we're not in the castle. We're in some other place. Or are we in the castle? I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, you're in the castle itself.
Yeah, because I know we'll come back to this area later down the road. I am Zelda. Oh, big shock. I will admit, Twilight Princess Zelda is probably my favorite incarnation of Zelda, or just the way she looks.
Yeah, she actually looks like a princess and everything.
I like.
Instead of some short little bitch who thinks she knows everything.
Well, not only that, it's just that her outfit too. Like she has like a bit of armor to her outfit. She has some like shoulder pads and whatnot.
Someone who actually looks like they can hold themselves up in the fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like other incarnations of Zelda, she pretty much just had her dress and then
A
there you go.
child, or she's a ninja.
Yeah, she's either a child, a ninja, or just a defenseless princess. You know, Twilight Princess, at least, like, this is where they start getting around where she actually became a bit more useful. I mean, technically, you could say for Wind Waker, they started doing that because she was a pirate. But, yeah. But we'll get to Wind Waker whenever we do. 300 years from now. And we never know who comes through those doors. I'm guessing they're probably Xanth's Twilight minions, but doesn't matter because we exit through here. And you can't go back regardless because this is at the point where Minna's like, oh yeah, I could definitely teleport you out of here. It's like, you bitch, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Abada baba. Shamalama ding dong.
But yeah, you know,
Titties.
the words that are coming out of Minna's mouth are what's actually the text that you're reading. They're just garbled up to make it sound like an ancient language.
Why can't they never have anything nice?
Now we get teleported out of here. It won't be the last time we'll see this Twilight blanket. You know, even as annoying gimmick as it is, I'm glad that at least the Twilight blankets only like happen like a good, I don't know,
Three parts of the game.
yeah, 2 or 3 parts, and then it's over after that. Honestly, I'll love it down the road once you get the ability to teleport anywhere, because hell, that just makes traveling a whole lot easier.
No, I think life as a wolf would be a lot easier than having to save the fucking nation every time.
Yeah.
Hey Zelda, guess what? Fuck you. Later, woof woof.
I'm going to live with the wolves. I'm going to live with my kind.
But we need your help. Nope. No, you don't.
Yeah, this hero of time. He's gonna take a
Yeah.
shit in those bushes. I'm gonna take a shit in those bushes.
He's just gonna walk away.